Hello and welcome to PAX. I'm your host Paul James. Today I'm joined by Matto Phillips, Damo Camilleri, and today we are 4 days away from PAX Australia. And Damo, you thought it was a good idea to discuss survival guides, how to get through PAX, specifically PAX Australia.
Just any con in general, but PAX is a special breed of survival.
Why is that? What makes PAX different to a Comic-Con or something else?
Well, because a lot of more cons are probably the majority of things is about signing things and like selling things. They're the two big things. Where at PAX, it's so much more about the reveals, the how to plays, the upcoming events
and drinking
and drinking.
Sorry,
and like all those,
that's one of my highlights.
All those panels. There's so many more panels than like other cons. Like, so you really got to kind of either plan out your day or thing. But I think step one of anything, like, it's what are you packing? Like, what when you're going for a full day.
We're just going to keep going down the line. Hand sanitizer.
Bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap. Why you got bubble wrap?
So you can wrap your hands in before you touch the controller? Or shake someone's hand?
Well, hey, if that's the case, then just bring a whole box of rubber gloves then if you're going to do that.
I mean, it works.
I think, I agree with hand sanitizer. But yeah, rubber gloves would also be a thing if you really, like, 'cause some people are gross. Let's admit it.
Yeah.
Like,
some people haven't showered in a few days.
Yeah, they sneeze in their hand. Some of them are sick. They're still coming to PAX even though they're sick. So obviously you've only got 3 days to go. You really want to be there. There's maybe some panel that you think, and so some people do rock up ill. Like, you can see.
You want to meet the hosts shaking. PAX, and well, all of us. Yeah, that's all of us. Yeah. I did say hosts, but I didn't.
It's like, oh, thanks.
80, thanks, mate. We'll see you in a few days, mate. Come join us for drinks on Friday night.
But yeah, look, I'm a big believer in pack your own lunch, or snacks.
It's super expensive there.
I think, the price is, it's not cheap. Like, and you don't have time to leave, go out to the city, grab a quick bite.
The Merrywell's just across the road.
Come back,
Go to the Merrywell.
Yeah.
What? How much is the Merrywell?
Oh, it's not cheap, but it's
better.
And you get out for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it does depend on what you're trying to do, because there's some people who just want to immerse themselves in it.
Pack
3 days straight.
3 sandwiches.
Yeah.
Go to your Coles, buy a box of muesli bars, 2 bottles of water, and you're done. Like, that's enough food to get you through the day. And by the time PAX ends, you just waltz over to a Macca's or wherever
the Merrywell.
Or the Merrywell, the sponsored Doonies or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Have you been to the Merrywell before?
I have no idea.
You need to come to PAX with us. It's time to buy single day tickets, mate. Just take the Friday off.
Just coming with a guy who's telling you what to pack, who ain't even going to be there.
He's not going to be there.
That's how I survive. I don't go to these things anymore. But I'm
above that.
I am an old man now and I'm cranky.
Hey there, Colin Moriarty. I don't go to events anymore. I love the guy, but holy shit. And you've become him.
Oh, well.
Only you're not as hated on the internet as far as I know.
No, well,
in certain corners.
Just ask some of those Facebook people. But no, I think you should pack your own lunch. Pack some water. Always pack some water. That's the one thing everyone always forgets. It's like, shit, I'm thirsty. And then it's like, oh, grouse. A bottle of water, $6. That's fucked.
Go to the Yarra.
Go to the Yarra, have a dip, have a drink, come back as the Lizard Queen.
Killer Croc. Oh, shit. Now, you did mention like signings and those sort of things at other events. Yeah. Those sort of opportunities do emerge. This year we've got a few prominent people, some announced, some unannounced, that are going to... No, I wasn't talking about... I'll sign your game if you want.
I got a platinum on this one. I heard you're the legend, the only person to tap a mayo jar a billion times.
Here, give me a Vita, I'll sign it.
We'll just bring a mayo jar.
No, but there are like prominent developers there, I think.
Yeah.
Like, there's been a few times over the journey we've rocked up back in the years you were actually attending. Yeah. And we had Gearbox there, and we got a whole bunch of the team that was signing our Borderlands copies and all those sorts of things.
Yeah, the Borderlands lads were there. And then all the cosplayers got in first.
Yeah.
Because it was like, well, that's nice. I mean, they have put in amazing effort. They were like professional cosplayers. It was like, and that was the years before cosplay was even bigger PAX.
Yeah.
It was
now it's
everything.
blocked up the whole hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, even for things that aren't even at PAX, like Batman. That's not PAX.
Man, and some people just really want to dress up as Batman.
They're going to will Batman Arkham Owls into existence. We referred to it last week. They've probably announced it properly by now.
Or Kylo Ren's there. Go, Kylo, you're not... No.
No, you're not even in a game yet. You're the Lego character.
So yeah, like if you do your research, go take a look at the schedule, see which developers are coming out. Firstly, for the sake of the
an hour before any panel you want to go to, unless you have like a pass to get you into the head of the line or whatever. Man, but like an hour. So if things are going to clash, like I mean, I remember when I saw the first year, I saw Rooster Teeth. We got there an hour in advance, and there was already a queue.
Yeah.
And it was like, jeez.
There's a big
No, that's Robert.
We're 2 weeks removed from that meme now, so already no one cares anymore. They probably lost.
Rudolph. But no, it's one of those things where you're like, yeah. And like I've lined up for panels that you wouldn't even think it would be that busy. But there was heaps of people there, like everyone was on their DSs back then, so it was great for a street pass, but
now everyone's got their Switches.
And there's no street pass. There's no street pass.
Little small Switch thing.
Oh, Switch Lite is there.
They're lights.
Ooh.
And I'll be like, detachable Joy-Cons, and throw one at their head. And that's why you shouldn't have bought a light.
And then
they'll block it with their light.
Yeah, and then you'll be like, oh damn it, my Joy-Cons coordination. But you'll throw it and it'll just drift. Damn it, no, that was the drifting Joy-Con. God fucking But no.
Check the schedule, see who's coming out, whether they're the likes of say a Rooster Teeth in terms of YouTubers or streamers or whatever that you're a fan of, or writers and hosts of Patch, or developers themselves, and bring stuff that you want them to sign. Like you get those opportunities. They often have signing sessions, or you'll see them wandering around. Maybe if you get to the panel they're going to be at particularly early, well, they inevitably go through the same entrance you do. They just go in there before people arrive. So that might be a chance to pull them aside for a moment and go, hey, can you, and they'll sign off your copy of Borderlands, or what have we got this year? We've got people from
the Cyberpunk?
we've got CD Projekt Red people coming down. I don't think that Final Fantasy 7 is going to be there, but I don't think there's anyone from the actual team coming down. But I'm sure there's
that's good, because everyone will go to the Final Fantasy 7, so all the other games will be free to play.
I've got my early access now. Holy shit! I'm making a big
everyone will be out. All the other games, all the other games will be empty. Yeah, you won't be waiting 2 hours to play fucking.
I've got my early access now, and I can tell you where I'm going first up. Final Fantasy 7 is first thing on the list, because I won't get to it after that.
And that's the other thing.
Have a plan of attack.
Decide what you want to play. Like, decide you really want to give that a crack. Because some people have spent that 3 hours in line to get 15 minutes of gameplay, and it's like, is that an experience you want? Like, is that something you really want to do in the bottom of your heart? I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying, like, have a real good solid think about it. Because I mean, for some people, like I think one of my students went and he was like, yeah, I spent like 6 hours in lines, and I'm like, cool.
Then
did you get to see
the longest I've spent in line was 2 hours. That was last year for Days Gone.
Yeah,
and that's probably the longest I've spent in a line full stop. Like, maybe the rest of that whole thing.
And then that brings up that question to you: if you're in line for 6 hours, should you pack 2 sandwiches?
Yes, you always pack
battery
3 sandwiches
for your
Switch. And battery packs now, they're pretty cheap. Pick one up. Make sure it doesn't fry your Switch. Make sure it doesn't fry your phone.
Get one of the Anchor ones. They're good.
Yeah,
they're guaranteed to work.
I think that you really plot out your time.
If you don't have a Switch, maybe it's time to buy one for PAX.
And
really, whoa, hey, where
are you going? Are you just going to play?
No, I don't know.
Maybe there's a bargain at PAX.
Look, the retailers do pop up.
Not at EB.
Not at EB.
Oh wait, are they sponsoring it?
EB is going to be there again. They're not sponsoring this episode. It's okay. And it's not going to cost me any.
Always,
check so please go for broke.
What do we say?
Check prices too, because sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, this is our PAX deal," and you're like, "Oh, awesome." And then you check their website and it's like...
Same.
It's the exact same. Like, I'm just not paying for shipping or something. Like, am I going to sacrifice $30 on this t-shirt now? Or, maybe I should spend $30 on that, set of Pokemon badges. If anyone wants to give me a Christmas gift, I'd be more than happy to accept.
I'm not. Don't know about you, but I'm not.
Yeah, fuck off.
But, I mean, kind of on that note, there is plenty that's not standing in queues or playing games that you can be doing as well. There is that whole, it's not my scene, but the tabletop area.
Yeah, if you're going to go to the tabletop area. I mean, they had the Magic guy there last year.
It was a beanbag section.
It's just kind of like a free play bit.
Free play,
I think it's just like for people that need to
park your ass, have a seat.
Just fucking chill, because by the time you're like your feet, wear some goddamn comfortable shoes. Seriously, don't think that you can get away with just wearing, you know, some Vans that make your feet hurt after 2 hours. Like,
these are mine. These are mine.
See, and like Paul might be used to those shoes. You know, he might be. You know,
I work in these.
So he may not be a genetically modified superior being, so he might be an effing flat foot. Thank you, Year 12, Gallagher.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, we're twitching out again because we heard that. No, but just comfy shoes. To Damon's point, they make all the difference, because you are going to be on your feet quite a lot, whether you're waiting in line or walking around. It's still like, as much as the convention centre is getting pretty well filled out these days with what they're doing there, there's still a lot to do, and it's a lot of space they're covering. So you are going to be bouncing back and forth.
There's some of those hikes. Like, make sure you know like how long it takes to get places. And like, kind of like, if you get a map early, like plot out what you want to do. Like, I mean, every year I used to go, I would go straight to the indie booths. I'd go right through those places, because that's where, like, I knew that I wouldn't have to wait for any of the games at the beginning, because like everyone, you know, wanted to see an Oculus go in, or, you know,
I remember that the years when Oculus was still kind of first a thing, and people just flocked to it straight away.
You know, they'd have to block off lines and things. People would want to go here. The indie booths were always, it's like, well, I don't know what's going to be there, because they don't really let you know unless you're following.
No, you visit the website, and certainly by the time this episode goes up, they'll have a list of all the developers that are going to be there.
Yeah.
But there's others as well that are kind of tucked away. Like Nintendo last year had Untitled Goose Game there, and it was ridiculous, the queue for it. Every single day it was crazy. I never actually got to play it. But like, it was kind of buried away in the air.
Dark Souls 3 was just on a laptop.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck's this? And I just stumbled upon it. Couldn't believe that it wasn't promoted anywhere else. And, hey, give me a controller. I don't want to play with a mouse and keyboard. And they got me a controller, and I played Darksiders 3.
Peasants! I am a media man. Bring me my gear.
Flashing the media. No.
No, but yeah, seriously, I think you should plot out. I think one of the biggest things is you get overwhelmed, you don't know what to do, and sometimes you waste your day. And that legitimately can happen, especially because you go, I've got 3 days. It's like, and then you spend half your day in the tabletop section, like playing D&D with some randoms. That's cool, but don't miss an experience because you forgot to plan ahead.
And the earlier you can get there, the better. I think you'd be able to speak to it. Last year, the queues were kind of nuts, because it was actually heading out down the street, wasn't it? Especially on the Friday.
No, I got in.
Or maybe you got in before all that. I heard the queue was actually running up.
Oh, I think that's if you didn't have your badge.
Oh, right. To go.
Because I got mine in the mail. So I think if you like pay for it before, after mailing.
I don't know. Is it still available to buy?
You can still buy tickets.
But they can't get mailed out.
But then mail done, so you would have to get there.
So, but sorry for anyone that does that. If you don't, legit, 5 a.m., 4 a.m., doesn't matter. Get up, go.
Well, I mean, the thing about
get in there as soon as possible.
If you are eyeing off some of those big AAAs that you know are going to get, let's use Final Fantasy 7 as the example, because we know it's going to be nuts for that. And Doom's showing something there. Doom Eternal's going to be there. I'll be like, sweet, I'm wearing this in 2 months. But and there's going to be other prominent games that'll be playable down there. Those things are going to get crazy at the beginning. So the earlier you can get there, means you're close to the front of the queue, and you can be the first ones to get to Final Fantasy 7 or whatever the case may be, and actually reserve a spot or stand in line and be good to go, half an hour afterwards or something like that. Because otherwise you'll be there for quite some time, and it's going to get ugly, and you'll get bored, and you'll waste a lot of time. So the sooner you get there, the better you are in the long run.
Headphones, I would say, bring some headphones.
Listen to your favourite podcast.
There is
Patched, for example.
Yeah, there's just some times where
you might be listening to us, and then all of a sudden myself or Matto walk by, or Damo once he gets a ticket, and be like, holy shit, you're those guys. Well, I hear in my ears right now.
So it's you on here, but you're there.
I'm waiting for that day where someone actually recognises me. Hasn't happened yet. Probably won't.
They'll probably on that paddle, they'll go, who's that guy?
Oh yeah, go party mode Saturday night. Go see it, 6:30.
Yeah. If I can suggest anything, pack a lunch, pack some hand sanitizer and stuff, because people are gross. Plan ahead. like know your trains, your thing, what time, like the earliest you can rock up, everything. Like if you're driving, you know, car parking and stuff like that is painfully expensive as well. Like
it's better and better because now they've actually reduced. Like the Friday was usually the killer for most people. They've dropped the Friday, so they're all like $15-20 a day now, which is pretty good.
Still a killer. I mean, you're paying, if you're going on eBay,
up to $60
petrol, whatever. It's like, whoa. Carpool if you have to. You know, pack some multivitamins before you go. You know, drop a Barocca to give you that BB bounce.
Just don't sleep the night before.
Yeah, sleeping the night before is a bitch. It's so exciting. So I don't know, melatonin, whatever.
Go play Borderlands 3 or what comes out just before it.
A really tasty brownie that I can't give a nasty low food.
And then don't drive the next day.
Yeah, no, carpool with Paul. He's offering a new service. It's called Pooba. Padger.
Pooba drives.
Padger drives.
Any little ideas? Because you've got the freshest history of compared to Damo, and then my experience is very different because of
If you ever wanted to be a sardine, go on a Saturday.
You know, I think that's the one thing. Even though I had a 3-day ticket, I think I sold my Saturday to someone else. So I was just like, after a Friday, I think it wiped me out. I was just like, yeah, I'll go on the Sunday. Like, fuck, man, I was cooked. But that was a bad time for Damo and his diet. I packed nothing but tiny teddies and 2-minute noodles.
Oh shit, I don't even put boiling water in this. He starts mixing his 2-minute noodles and tiny teddies.
It's just cold noodles. You know, thing. I was like, this would be great. It's like, that was not great. That is not sustainable energy at all. Well, so I packed a protein shake, bro.
Alongside your Barocca with your BB bounce.
Mate,
you had a great time.
I love a Barocca.
Yeah, I think, Saturday. Yeah,
you're right.
Saturday
is nuts.
packed.
As of when we're recording this, it's 90% sold out.
Yeah, so
as opposed to Friday, Sunday, which aren't.
You think to yourself, like 90%, like that's almost 90% capacity of what that place can hold. That's not like 90% of the tickets, like because that is so big. They've opened up so much. It's like, this is like by law what we could hold in this place. Yeah. So it's nutty. So think about that. Do some meditation.
Mentally prepare yourself. It's gonna be a crazy few days.
Take 4 sandwiches on a Saturday.
Yeah, take 4 sandwiches just in case, you need to get across some territory. You've got something to trade. It's like, if you let me pass, I'll give you this sandwich.
What's it?
Oh, if you want to get
Vegemite and cheese. You shall pass.
Take someone's line. Just
peanut butter.
Butter in somebody's line, just fucking, it's like, hey, spot in your queue.
Don't be afraid to chat with people while you're talking about lines. Don't be afraid to chat with people in the lines. Like, they're all there. Everyone's got a common interest in this particular case, and if they're standing in a queue with you, they've clearly got an interest in whatever it is that you're interested in. So chat about it.
Unless you see Paul, he does not want to talk to anyone.
I don't want to talk. I'll put my headphones on and
let's do his
start planning interviews.
He listens to
that
his
I'm not
podcast.
doing at PAX. You say nothing of this sort. That, I think, is about that, though. So, PAX, we'll see you there.
Bring a sandwich.
Bring a sandwich. If there's one message...
I really want a fucking steak sandwich again.
In case you haven't gathered, bring a sandwich.
It's going to be weird if people watch this and just start coming.
I hope people actually start getting sandwiches. Just thanks.
I want to see tweets at, like, hashtag PAX Sanger. Like, that's it. Like, let's get it trending. The PAX Sanger. I want it. 4 days.
Like the Bunnings sausage.
Like a Bunnings sausage. Ooh.
If you enjoyed this, don't know how you could, but if you did, like, share, and subscribe. All those buttons down below. Hit the notification. We just rambled about PAX. I am totally out of touch with it because of my thing. You haven't been, and Matt.
Yeah, hey, that's
Matt the only one that could give us any
it's
useful
like any
feedback.
other con with more people. That's it. At the end of the day, if you're a con goer, you know what to expect. People are going to be touchy, feely, grabby, snotty, gross, and polite too.
And poking
occasionally.
And poking you on the selfie stick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To more episodes of Patched.
Write your phone number on the beach balls.
Jeez, those were the days. Late game review, gamer school, and a whole bunch more. There's some awesome stuff there. Check it out. Visit the website player2.net.au where you find reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to podcast series, Dev Diary, Patched, and the Player 2 Pixelcast. chuck them a 5-star review on the podcast services because they are handy. Patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks. The lower tiers, you'll get early access. Higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives.
Have we thanked him this month yet?
I noticed you squeezed into our online one the other day. It was only when I was listening back, I'm like, oh shit, King Kong Long Dong.
King Kong Long Dong.
He may not even be a patron anymore, but forever will be known and immortalised as a patron of Player 2. Go do it. Finally, Twitter
@Tacos Talks.
Matto_Phil.
Paul James Games, and the website is Player2au. And until next time, go out and enjoy PAX. There'll be a few episodes coming from PAX. Hopefully, if I can get my shit together. I'm fairly busy already. Thanks all for watching.
I'm a dad.
See you next time.